How you doing? How you
Hel-
doing?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sal and I just got wrapped up in a lot of techno babble and wires and cords, and we still couldn't figure out which way to plug it in the wall. My name is Tim the Terrible. This guy over here is Sal the Slab Guy. We are here doing a special presentation of Codex After Dark. Sal is going to be doing a massive unboxing for Heroes Corner Comics.
If you saw,
And on top of that, we've got polls and back issues that I'm going to show off tonight too. Everybody else is doing their own thing. Some of them are at work, others are yelling at the pizza guy, Dan, and even others are awake or asleep or whatever the case may be. Uh, we're glad to have you here. If you are here, say hello in the chat. Sal is going to be taking this show over here in just a moment. I'm going to sit back, relax, and
oh,
have a good time.
I know, but I thought you were gonna do your pools first, or you wanted to show off your stuff first, right?
Oh, yeah. So, let's see here.
But
We'll
the
go
price
ahead.
of bringing in the expert is the expert has to go first.
I see that. So, let me see here. Should we go ahead and do the title card and all that stuff, or just blast right on through?
I'll do the title card. Let's make it official.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. This is official, ladies and gentlemen.
It's official.
Official Codex business. We won't
Official
be back
Codex
in
business.
30 seconds. We'll be back in 10.
10.
All right, 10 seconds. We're just
Oh,
going to
10
do the
seconds.
title card.
That's
That's
gonna be
right.
like 10 minutes. It scared me there for a minute. The
Well,
hell?
I mean, sometimes if you got to go, you got to go.
All right, hit it.
10 seconds. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim the Terrible. This guy over here is Sal the Slab Guy, and we are on an impromptu Codex After Dark. We are doing a Heroes Corner Comics unboxing, along with comic pulls and some pretty sweet back issue gems. Welcome. We did technical stuff before we got on here tonight, and it drove Sal and I crazy, and we just kind of gave up with it. So we're back to the way it's supposed to be. Before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, Sal, tell everybody where they can find you when you're not here on Codex.
Okay, when I'm not here on Codex, if the live streaming would ever work, you can find me on Sal's Comic Corner on YouTube, and I'm also on Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, right up above there, above Sal's beautiful head, we have a Patreon code. Use your super smart smartphone to go ahead and scan on that and get in on the Patreon action. Easy tiers, reasonable tiers, $3 and $7. Perfect, right there. Hold it up on a pedestal, just like my ex-wife. All ready to go. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And also, before we get started, don't forget you can find us on all the socials. All you got to do is type in at the Codex Station, and that is where you will find us. Let's go ahead and dive into some awesome comic books. It's Friday night. Yeah, I'm ready to do this. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I got, Sal.
Okay.
And it's a hefty stack.
Oh, not as hefty as my stack, let me tell you.
No, guys, if you saw the size of that box, it's bigger than 3 small children put together. So, first things first, I'm going to show you some back issue stuff that I got yesterday. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number, or no, not amazing. This is Spider-Man 2099, number 37. And
Volume
it is...
one?
Yes, and it is an homage to Amazing Fantasy number 15. Take a peek at that.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and look at
Hi
Sal's
there.
beautiful face. And now, there we go. Wonderful. Is that not?
That should be the first appearance of Venom 2099, I believe.
It is not. I thought it was. Spider-Man 2099 number 35 is his first full appearance.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, this is the homage cover.
Right. I remember it not being the first appearance, but I took a chance and said it was.
And then I got Spider-Man 2099 number 38. So all of these have to do with, and there's a connecting cover to this that has Venom 2099 right on it. And it's wonderful. I didn't see that though, but I did see this one. So had to get those. Check this out, though. This is Black Cat number 2. This is the Carnageized Virgin variant, and this
Ooh.
cover is gorgeous.
Okay, let's see what it is. Yes, I have that. That's a good one to have.
As
I don't think I have the
as
Virgin cover though. That's nice.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm taking that home. Yeah, this is getting slabbed 110%. I'm hoping for a
Mm.
9.8, but I'll be very happy with a 9.6 on this.
Yes.
Yeah, gorgeous cover. Moving on, we have classic Amazing Spider-Man number 1 from volume 2.
Yep.
Can't go wrong there.
Not at all.
Then we have volume 1 Amazing Spider-Mans. We have 352. That is Bagley art, by the way.
Bagley. I was gonna say, is that Bagley? Yes, it
It
is.
is. Yeah, I have
It is Bagley art.
351 graded, CBCS 9.8. You already know that, though.
Yep.
And I'd like to have the companion to that story graded right along with it. This next one is Amazing number 292. This is only 6 issues before Todd McFarlane comes in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
Pre-Todd, as we like to call it.
looking good. And then we have Amazing Spider-Man number 326 with Gravitron. Is that his name?
Yes, that is Gravitron.
Yeah. So this is a one-shot story that was done during the transition period from McFarlane to Eric Larson. And this was the book that was done in between that.
That's the Acts of Vengeance story arc, and I believe
Yes.
he did not have his Captain Universe powers at that point.
No, he did not. And Gravitron, I think, kicked the snot out of him.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Moving on, we have Wonder Woman number 50. This is the B variant. I don't know who did the artwork for this cover. I thought it was Cho at first, but I know that's wrong. I just thought it was gorgeous. I thought it was amazing. So,
oh, nice. That is nice. Yeah.
I went ahead and picked that up. Got that for cover price, and I was pretty happy with that. I've got an idea
Nice.
where I want to get full portraits of characters and get them graded, whatever grades they come back as. But all my favorite characters I want to put up in like full portrait style. And I think that would look pretty cool.
That would.
Then we have the autographed book that I got,
Ooh.
and this has the certificate of authenticity from Dynamic Forces. This
Nice.
is Superman number 214, autographed by Jim Lee, number 67 out of 250.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm very happy to finally own something like that, and I know that with sending it into CBCS, I can get it verified and authenticated and make it even cooler. So there's that. Let's see here. Polls got quite a few, some back issues in there. Got Poison Ivy number 13. Haven't read that yet, but that is on my list to take a look at. I love the series so far. I think it is absolutely wonderful.
Right.
And I got the variant cover for that, which I think looks pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I like that.
Spawn is going good so far. This is number 342. I am loving the A covers. The A covers look awesome right now, mostly.
Yeah.
And the story itself is really good too. It's a long read, but it's not a boring read. And then this is the Galapion variant cover, which I think looks pretty awesome.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
Yeah. Then we have, Jamie showed this off last week. I got it this week. Loki number 1, the Art Germ variant.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm hoping I got that in my box. I hope I got that in my box.
Ooh, let's play some Art Germ bingo today. Picked up an issue I was missing of Poison Ivy, issue number 11. So got that finally. Here is another Villains Timeless variant. We got the amazingly devious Baron Zemo.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
This is an incentive variant for Superman number 1, though the artist, it's Francisco Matina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His stuff is good too.
That looks wonderful. Superman in the middle of the electrifying action, and his cape is getting torn to shreds.
Yep.
I think that's wonderful. We have the Art Germ Robin variant for, I think this is
Yep.
136. Yep,
Yep.
136. Then we have another variant for 136. I like this cover. I think that looks pretty cool.
That's pretty wicked. I like it.
Yeah, I dig that. And then we have the A cover for 136 right there.
Which is kind of boring compared to all the other.
Yeah, compared to all this
kind
other stuff, it does not look that great.
Right.
But also featuring Zur and R. I don't know who that is. I haven't been reading Batman recently, so excuse me for not knowing. Issue number 12. I do believe this is the last issue with Zdarsky for Daredevil.
I believe you're right.
And first appearance of the white suit for Daredevil too. So if you haven't gotten that, minor key, ladies and gentlemen, still on comic shelves, go pick it up. And this is the variant cover for Daredevil number 12. And I dig this one. I like the way Elektra looks on there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Shabby?
As I say to the kid, what do I say to the kids? That's not too bad. Not too bad. I got a 4-year-old niece that'll, like, when we're watching Codex stuff and she'll see comics come up, she'll be like, Uncle, that's not too bad. Nope, that's not too bad at all.
Not too bad at all.
Yeah. This is Moon Knight number 24. Read it, loved it. McKay is killing it on Moon Knight right now.
Oh, I agree.
And to bring back older villains,
yeah,
that's wild too. And actually make them awesome. This actually is Bagley art. This is the variant for Moon Knight number 24. This
Bagley,
is the ultimate last look. Love that cover. That's going to get slabbed. Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Then we go on to the most controversial title Marvel is putting out right now. And I did read it. Said I wasn't going to, but I did anyways. Amazing Spider-Man number 27, and I hate it because of what they do to Dr. Octopus in here.
Don't you tell me I haven't read it yet. Don't tell me I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it yet.
We'll have to talk. But the good thing is Ed McGuinness is doing the interiors, and the interiors look amazing.
Because that cover art looks horrible to me.
The interiors are better. The interiors are a lot better. Believe me. Yeah, it looks good. I'm glad for the change. Sorry to see John Romita Jr. go, but whatever he was doing on there just was not working, and he needs to go somewhere else. And
I think it was the story that was killing you, and it just kind of brought everything else downhill.
Yeah,
here his artwork is fair to mediocre.
You know, if you watch the review that I did for
did.
Okay, so you saw where I said that there were times when Romita really did good with his work, but there were other times where it was just like,
ugh, did you phone it in?
Right? Yeah. Well, I guess it's paycheck, so here it is. Yeah, so there's that. But I got the variant cover for Amazing Spider-Man 27, the Disney variant.
Nice.
Yeah, not too shabby. I like that.
I like that.
These two, however, I was excited about. These were the first ones I read. Something Epic number 2.
Okay. I have not read that series yet.
You need to get on this, Sal. This is an amazing story. Very deep. Lots of words, but the artwork is wonderful. Szymon Kudranski does everything in here, including all the variant covers. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Usually have other people come on and do variants. Nope, he's like, I'm going to do every single one. So that's what he did. But the story itself is really, really good. This is going to be the next 8 billion genies. That's how I see it.
Wow.
Really awesome. Yeah. Got the B variant, the Back to the Future homage. Very nice. Love it. The first issue had the Nintendo cover. But this one, this is from Top Cow and Image. This is Ryan Cady, Andrea Muti, and Frank Zvetkovic. And this is Haunt You to the End number 1. Great horror book. The premise is interesting. So basically, it's like a recent or a close future Earth where environmental catastrophes and other things have taken place to make the Earth harsher to live in. stronger storms, floods, tsunamis, all that stuff, all because we as people are horrible and treated the earth like crap and all that stuff. So it's got a little bit of a message to it. But what they're doing, though, is they're going to this house on this island in the middle of, or like off the coast of California. And it's supposed to be haunted, but they've only got 3 days because one of these big giant tsunamis is going to come and wipe out the entire island. So they got to figure out what's going on. But the thing with the island is it has a lot of negative history to it. Lots of deaths, lots of violence, lots of suicides and things like that. And a lot of people push it off to hauntings and all that stuff. But that is the case, and it's not the case. It's
okay.
It's worth the read. I think it's going to be 4 or 6 issues, but if you want a good horror story, this is a good one to check out. I like the first issue, and the artwork's pretty solid.
Awesome.
All right, Sal, let's go ahead and go with what you got today, man.
All right, let's do this. I got to move stuff over here. All right, let's put this right here, and here it comes. Are you ready? You might want to bring up the second camera. Oh,
look at the size of that thing. Yep.
So this is my Heroes Corner Comics. This is my monthly stuff. So you will, warning, you will see duplicates in this box.
I bet.
Yeah. And now we have knife safety rules in effect, Tim.
Knife safety, cut away from you, not towards you.
Cut away, cut away.
There we go. Knife safety is in effect, ladies and gentlemen. Cutting like a lumberjack on a short tree.
Yeah, no. Jeez.
Oh. I always have my my own personal cutting tool put far away from tiny hands.
Yes. All right. So
are you just gonna dump? Are you gonna dump it over?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really? Okay.
I want to get the. So I'll show you in this camera. Look at the packing that goes into this. Okay. So they're pretty serious when they ship.
Now this is Louis. We know Louis. Louis's been on before, ladies and gentlemen, and for him to take this amount of effort to pack is wild, awesome, and extremely respectful.
There is a slab.
Uh-oh.
There is a slab.
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't be the slab guy if I didn't have a slab.
That's right. Ooh, what is it? Oh, wow.
And of course, what is it?
9.8. What else would it be?
What else would it be? All right. So
that's wonderful.
Let's set you right there for a second. Actually, let's set you right there for a second.
I remember seeing that in the Facebook group where he was talking about doing that.
Yeah.
I had to pass on that.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't pass it up.
I don't
we got
blame
1 and 2.
2 slabs?
And 3.
Oh, no, these are the packagings. Yeah.
These are the packages.
My favorite part is when you tell people how to cut them the right way, so it just slides right out.
Yep.
Like a slice of cheese.
7.
Wow.
Not yet. We're not done yet. Oops. There's another layer of bubble wrap.
Look at all this packaging. Small children everywhere are rubbing their hands together, waiting for you to hand them the bubble wrap.
Seriously. Hold on. Is that it? Nope. One more.
Of course not.
This is the last one.
You're like the kid from back.
I dropped the S-bomb.
It's okay. It's PG-13. You're like Emilio Estevez in Back to the Future, digging through his lunch bag, and he just keeps pulling more and more and more out.
All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Whew.
All right. Knife safety rules once again are
in effect.
So the trick, if you guys haven't seen my channel or don't know the trick, these are usually sealed pretty good. Sometimes you can pop them open. Sometimes you can't. They tear. But what I do is you go to the side that's actually sealed, and then you go to the opposite side of that, and that's where you cut.
Yep.
And then when you do that, it kind of just slides right out of the package.
Look at that.
Like that.
No fuss, no stress. Yeah.
Easy as pie. Now, do you want me to go through these one at a time?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Got a comment here. Christopher
Got it.
says, Woot.
Oh
Absolutely
yeah,
amazing.
he works over at the Heroes Corner Comics. He does a lot of the pre-order FOC stuff for Heroes Corner.
Then I'm
So-
sure he is very familiar with your stuff.
Probably is. Probably is. So we got Red Goblin.
Ooh, love it.
Looks like he's actually fighting Carnage there with the Iron
Yeah.
Man armor there. Red Goblin variant.
Nice. Now you try and get as many of the variants as you can, right?
I try to, yes.
Yeah.
There's certain titles I gotta get the variants to, and others
Yeah.
I will just get the A cover or the B cover.
Look at
depending on
that.
the issue. There's a Venom.
Wow.
This Storm cover was just wicked. I mean, there's a couple of Storm covers here coming up.
So that's the A cover.
For Storm?
Yep, that's the A.
Yes, it is. That is the A.
The art germ is the B. That's my favorite cover that I've seen all year.
Okay, got one more.
What is that? Ooh, Classic Storm. Well, modernized Classic Storm. Either way, that looks awesome.
Still. And we got Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis.
I saw that on the rack. I haven't read any of that though.
I actually have not read any of the Spider-Man 2099s yet, just because I get backlogged with stuff, and they,
Yeah,
Spider-Man 2099. This looks like a Punisher.
Hold that a little closer. Yeah, it's got the classic 2099 border style and all that stuff. Oh, so good.
And a variant to that.
Ooh.
And then just the plain old Spider-Man title, number 9.
So, okay, let me ask you, Sal, how is Dan Slott's writing that? Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So
Dan
how
Slott's writing is good.
Is that series better than Amazing right now? Should I just okay?
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh that loud.
That's
but
okay.
Yes, it is better than what's going on in Amazing right now, for sure.
Does it even reference anything from Amazing at all?
As far as I know, it has not.
Good.
As far as I know, it has not. So
Mary Jane and Peter are still together.
In this one, yeah. Then this one, no,
no,
they're not together in this one. No.
Is it him
They're
and
still
Black
apart.
Cat in there?
Yeah.
Of course. Okay. Moving on.
So moving on. Okay, knife still out, still in effect.
There you go.
Cut down the side, and like butter. Right out. Okay, so we got the Spider-Man variants here.
Ooh, I like that.
That's definitely your classic Spider-Man pose.
Is that Peach Momoko?
It looks like it, but you know what? I don't know because
it's got that soft pastel type.
Right. It doesn't. It's not typical of her. So
I'll look it up.
We'll see. Okay. Invincible Iron Man.
Look at 7. That. I keep seeing it on the rack, and I keep wanting to pick it up. The last cover I saw, you had the Centurion armor on. Wow. Ironheart.
This is an Ironheart version.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Man, I'm going to have to pick it up. I'm going to have to.
So this is part of a connecting cover, which I don't think I have the connecting to.
Ooh.
Let's see if I do.
Okay.
Maybe it's in another package. This is Hellcat.
I'm liking that title right now. Is that issue 3 or issue 4?
Issue 3.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is the Spider-Verse variant.
Oh man. Yeah, it's good. Sleepwalkers in Hellcat.
Nice.
Fantastic.
That's a blast from the past, huh?
Yeah, that's
Fantastic
classic.
4.
Super classic right there. I know Alex Ross is doing the covers for that right now. The George Perez.
George Perez variant.
Yeah. Nice.
Is that like an homage to George Perez, or is this actually his work?
I think that's an homage. I don't think that's actually his work though. But I know the ASM cover that's coming out soon is Perez work.
Right.
Yeah. Did you order any of those from Heroes Corner?
I probably did. Come on, Dave. Is that the question you need to ask? Huh?
No.
Okay. But for our viewers out there, the answer is yes.
There you go.
Fantastic Four again.
Oh, wow. That's classic too.
This almost reminds me, this cover reminds me of like a, I'm not want to say a horror, but like the fantasy from like the 60s type of thing.
When Kirby was doing it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Daredevil Echo #1.
Yeah. I didn't pick that one up.
It had some pretty cool variants, so I had
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Ah, icon.
Mm-hmm. There's your portrait style hero.
Yeah.
Like you got the Daredevil number 12.
Nice. Yeah. I can't wait to finish the series. Oh, you got the same one.
Yep, got the same one.
There we go.
And I got one more.
Ooh, I didn't know there was a third.
This looks like the Deadpool cover.
Oh wow. Is that Liefeld work?
I feel Liefeld. Your favorite.
Wow.
Because if you can tell, there's no feet in the
Of course
picture
not.
whatsoever, you know?
Of course
no-
not. Just put this barrier in front of his knees. Nobody will notice. Rob, we
notice it.
all noticed.
We do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Allergies and all that stuff are going on down here in the
Yeah.
South, and it is driving
yeah.
me bananas.
We had the Canadian smoke wildfires here. It was
How bad is it up there?
It's better now, but like I want to say like a week ago, there was like 2 or 3 days straight that the air quality was just like soup was like registered purple, which is worse than red
Yeah.
according to their chart, and it was like I could literally go outside and smell something burning. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Would they say that when the air quality was that high, it was the equivalency being out for 8 hours was the equivalent of smoking 30 cigarettes in a day?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, pack and a half. Yeah, there's that. The other. Ooh. Those Carnage covers every week are spectacular.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. So I got the Captain Marvel. I don't usually collect Captain Marvel, but it was a Spider-Verse variant, so I said, all right, I'll take it.
I like it. Looks good.
Mm-hmm. Here's the plain old boring Batman cover, Detective Comics.
You know, the Detective Comics covers are great though. They really look awesome.
If there was no other variants to that, I would be like, oh yeah, okay. It's classic. I like the way the title is.
Yeah.
But then you come across like something like this. It's like
the Kelly Jones, yeah.
With the Joker poking out of the bottom of the
Yeah.
belt. There's a bat in my belfry.
Uh-oh.
So now we have Carnage again.
Yeah, all the Carnage covers, variants and A covers are wonderful.
Here's a Doctor Strange number 3.
Ooh, look at that.
Now I have not been reading it, so I got to figure out what's going on here.
I like that cover. So let me ask you, Sal, you get a lot of books that you don't read, or are they books you're going to read eventually?
Eventually, there's a prioritization in my reading levels. Okay. And I do read everything I pick up. I don't read the variants because I know the story's the same.
Yeah. There might be a page or two that are different.
Might be a page or two different, but every book I do get, I eventually read. So it's just a matter of prioritization of time.
So where does Alien fit on your prioritization list?
Probably going to be like 4th.
Ooh, okay.
Because it's new.
I love that cover. Yeah. Man.
Yep.
And they're putting the 20th Century Fox logo up top too.
Yep, they are. And here's another Carnage.
Oh, so good.
Carnage is actually up with the first or second now.
Really?
Depending on the week when it comes out.
That's great.
Because that story is just badass right now.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I need to pick up. I got Venom Lethal Protector. I need to get the newest issue. Yep. I haven't read it yet though. It's just other things catch my interest.
Yep. All right. Here we go. All right. So we got an X-Men 23.
And that is a Sentinel that has taken over Stark Tech.
That is correct.
That looks great.
And then we got another variant for that.
Who is that? Is that Dazzler?
I have no idea. No, it's not Jubilee because she has brown hair, not black. I almost want to say Dazzler, but I don't know if that's her. So
this is what Facebook user says about Carnage. Carnage has been great lately and gearing up for Death of Venomverse. Carnage in God mode.
Yes. Yeah. That's insane.
Now
Go ahead.
When I read Carnage, when I read Absolute Carnage, like he had just come into that form or something
Yeah.
like that at that point in time, and he was insane there. That was a
Yeah.
great read. I can only imagine what he's like right now.
Yeah. So we got X-23, Deadly Genesis.
Ooh, okay.
See, this now looks like the Peach Momoko artwork to me,
Yes.
more so than the other one.
That's a great cover, though.
It is. Now we got Venom number 20.
Ooh, I like that cover a lot.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's... So, yeah.
Melting Eddie Brock away.
Right. Well, yeah. You have to read this. You haven't read any of Venom. I
No.
cannot tell you what's going on here. You got to read it because it's just as good as Carnage right now.
I need to get into it.
All right. All right. Here's the Batman 136 boring cover.
Yep, plain cover.
Yep.
Batman
Blah,
looking
blah.
at his hand.
I know. And here we go with a variant of that.
That's cool. Is that Quesada?
That is... I don't know if that's Quesada. It does not say
Looks
on the
like
front. It does look like it.
Yep.
Okay. Ortega, Corona, Mori, and Plusina. It doesn't say Quesada on there, but...
To be
And
determined.
of course...
There you go.
Cover.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's good cover.
And of course...
The Art Germ.
Mm-hmm. Then I picked up this one as well because it had the characters from the Flash movie.
Oh,
So that's the Michael Keaton Batman.
that's great.
I'm Batman.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
Actually, Mr. Keaton, I'm allergic to nuts. If we could do a nut-free getting nuts, that would be wonderful.
Go get celery then. All right, here we go. Another story I'm liking, Hallows Eve.
Yeah, I've been it's only at issue 3 right now, and I've been meaning to pick it up.
Yep.
You and I have talked about it before.
Right.
Ooh, look at
I think
that.
I gotta do a review of this.
I would
give it some,
Is it
some
ongoing or
attention.
is it gonna be a limited
It's ongoing
series?
for right now, as far as I know.
Okay.
Unless it's a mini and I don't realize it.
Love that Scotty Young, by the way.
Yep. I know you do.
Yeah.
I got this Flash 1 Minute War Start the Clock. This was probably like a back issue pickup.
Nice.
And another Detective Comics 1072.
Ooh, that's a different cover. That's interesting.
All right, and then I got Dawn of DC Titans #1.
Haven't read that. Want to though?
I did. Yes, that was not bad. It was pretty good. I picked that up in my shop as well because I couldn't wait. So
Facebook user says I think it's a 5-issue mini for Hallows Eve.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Well,
you're probably right.
Now's the perfect time to get into it.
Yes. Extreme Venomverse.
Nice.
Extreme Venomverse.
Look at that cover.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Almighty.
This is a Peach Momoko cover.
Yeah, and that's Black Cat, is it not?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh yeah.
And then Peach Momoko, Extreme Venomverse again with
Gwenage.
With Gwenum.
Yeah.
I can't stand when they do that type of naming.
I know.
I can't stand it. It's annoying to me, but whatever. Okay. Tim, what's still in effect?
Knife safety, ladies and gentlemen. Cut away and cut slow.
Yep.
And like butter, as Sal says.
Yep. Oh,
for you lactose intolerant people, it would be margarine. Great cover, by the way. DNA's artwork is amazing.
I agree.
His A covers on Catwoman. Oh, look at that. That's great. Yeah, his A covers on Catwoman are really good too.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, is that
Sinestro?
Oh, ain't that something? What's he doing in a leather jacket?
He's hanging out on Earth for some reason.
I guess so.
Spider-Man 2099.
Love that. Yeah, Jamie got that too, and that's the cover I missed out on. My shop didn't have it.
Oh,
yeah.
So I picked up the A cover, I believe.
So good, so good. The story is great.
Yep, A cover. All right, and of course we're back to Green Lantern.
That is issue number 2, right?
That is issue number 2, correct.
Now is and Facebook user, your name doesn't show up, so that's all I'm going to call you.
Facebook user.
Let me know in the comments. But Sal, if you know, is Green Lantern ongoing or is it a mini?
That I thought was ongoing.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure Green Arrow is a mini. I think Green
How
Arrow
dare
is
they?
only
How
going to.
dare they make Green Lantern a mini? Come on.
Oh, Facebook user is da da da.
He's Louis. All right, very good.
Hello, Louis.
Punk, what you doing? So here's the cover that I want to get slabbed.
That's great. Chris says that it is ongoing, but doesn't tell us which one is ongoing. So I guess we're going to say both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to assume GL ongoing.
Yeah.
And of course, GL with Kilowog also on the.
Look at that.
Hanging on the street corner while Hal's fighting in the background.
Having some tea.
You know, I'm just going to have some tea.
That's awesome. Hey, Kilowog, you want to come help me out right now? No, sir. It's tea time.
So the premise right now is that they've given up the rings on people who like don't want to follow the new guardians or the new management in charge, you might say.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then Hal gets in contact, or doesn't get in contact, but he acquires the
Mandalorian.
Not the Mandalorian.
I have no idea.
The Manhunters.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. And then he's like, oh, you got some green energy, don't you? And he like sucks all the energy out of him and forms a ring on his finger, which is pretty cool.
Nice safety, Louis and Chris. Pay attention. This is how you cut things open.
This is how you cut it. All right.
This person here, Kathy, says Sal has so many books he has nowhere to put them and getting flustered. Kathy, you are correct. Absolutely. 110%. You know what he should do, and we should do a poll on our YouTube channel, is all those extra books that Sal has, he should just send them to me. I've got plenty of room in my apartment, so just putting that out there.
Let's face it, one pool in my Heroes Corner Comics in your apartment, and you're done.
I would make my kids carry that up the stairs. I wouldn't do that. I'd throw my back out. Come on now.
So here's another GL book, which would be primed for slabbing.
Looking good. Looking good.
And of course, another GL book because I have to have it.
For those of you watching right now, either live or recorded. Oh, hey, those are spoilers. Hide those. Hide them.
We're going to skip by those really quick.
Well, wait a minute. Let me show you. Because I got mine. How many did you get, Sal? You only got 2 measly covers. Is that what you got?
2 measly covers?
Yeah. Oh, did you get 4?
I got 5.
I got 1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay.
So I beat you.
But did you get this one?
No, of course not. Come on now. I need 6 spoiler variants. That's what I need. I'm gonna give Wes 1 though.
You gonna retire on those? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I got them. Come on now. Come on.
Look, you're retiring on the Darkhawk. All right, here it is. Last
before you open that, anybody that's watching and right now, either live or after it was recorded, we've got Heroes Corner Comics, all the cool dudes and ladies in here with us right now watching Sal open books from Heroes Corner Comics.com. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know how to be as awesome as Sal, go right there to do that. They got a keyword that they have to use. Sal, what would that be?
That would be Codex, CODEX, no hyphen. And you can use that at checkout when you're buying stuff online and save 20% on that order.
There you go.
But
and
are they still running the Codex bundle?
I believe so. And you can also do your pulls directly through Heroes Corner Comics, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
So once again, heroescornercomics.com, use keyword code X at checkout to save 20%. And don't forget that Codex bundle as well. All right, Sal, without further ado, the last package, the last nice safety of the night.
Ow!
Oh my God. Easy.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
I could do the Michael Scott drum roll. Brrrr. Oh, no. Okay. What
So we
is
got
that?
Spider-Man 2099
Love
or the
it.
Dark Genesis series.
I don't know
And
anything about that, but I do love that. Those,
I love these covers.
yeah, the borders. Those are amazing.
And one more there.
Ooh, so good. That's not Venom 2099. That looks nothing like him.
Nothing like them. We got Doctor Strange #3 again.
With Dormammu wearing the stuff.
I-
What's going
I gotta-
on here?
I gotta bust your chops on this. Is it Dormammu or Dormammu?
I say Dormammu, you say Dormammu. I say Thanos, you say Thanos.
I don't say Thanos. I say Thanos.
There you go.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah,
We got
yes.
Doctor Strange.
The cover's
Spider-Verse
upside
variant?
down, sir.
No, it's not.
You sure?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's him that's upside down.
It
Fooled
looks
you.
good.
But-
Louis here says that Dark Genesis introduces Carnage 2099 and other new characters. And he
Yes, it
also
does. Check it out.
says Thanos, not Thanos.
I
Potato,
read this
tomato.
Thanos.
I say
All right, here
Thanos.
we go. Moving on.
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man #26 variant cover.
I like that.
Don't have that one.
The story is dog shit, but the cover is cool.
This one as well.
Yeah, the last John Romita cover.
Yep. Oh, how did I get some dupes on these?
What is
I
that?
I didn't realize I ordered X23 dupes, but that's
Interesting.
fine. I will take that. X23 dupe.
There's that too. That
I might have.
Pete
So,
Momoko.
yep. Let me. I'll explain something here in a minute. I got a
That's
Venom
number
missile
3.
protector.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks like he's becoming an agent of Shield. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
And
so
yes,
good.
he's upside down on that one.
Yeah, that one's right side up.
Yep. All right. So here's the thing, and this is where I've gotten burned. You can switch me back now to my camera if you want.
I got you.
Here we go.
Bam.
You don't need to see my fat belly anymore. There you go. Very good. So here's the thing. Louis or Heroes Corner Comics. They run the Previews World ordering app.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go there. You can see all your variants. All 10 million of them. Guess as many times as you want. You can also change the quantity within them, which is great.
Mhm.
So, but then to get an early jump on some books, they'll
Mhm.
post it on their webpage on the Heroes Corner Comics Insiders.
Yeah, on
And
the
say, hey,
Facebook group.
there's a Venom bundle for whatever,
Mhm.
5 issues for $20 or whatever deal he's running, and it's usually a good deal.
I think he does. Louis, let me know in the comments, bud. But I think it's 20% off cover for the bundles for the 5-packs, or 30%.
It's something. I think it depends on how many people order too. I think he can,
Right.
if more people order it, I think he gives a bigger discount. I think.
Yeah.
They'll correct me if I'm wrong, but anyhow. So then I see that, and I'm like, sometimes they don't line up. Like they get it before, I see it on the previews,
Mhm.
app, and I'm like, oh my god, did I miss that Venom? Yeah, give me that 30% off of 5-packs.
There you go. That is a
Yeah.
deal, ladies and
Yeah, that
gentlemen.
is. That is.
And 25% on
25%
singles.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah.
Kathy with the info.
And
There's
Chris.
Christopher Dodd. Yep. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Mr. Dodd. Thank you
So
very much, sir.
I'm going to leave that right there while you continue talking, Sal. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like, oh my god, did I miss something? And I'll jump on it on the Facebook page saying, "Yep, give me a 5-pack." When I've already ordered it on the preview app.
On the previews, and then you just get.
Then I'm like, well, all right,
Is that where the 50 million copies of that Venom issue came from?
There was like 3. There was not 50 million. There was possibly 5, under 10 for sure.
Over 15, I'm pretty confident. I'm gonna go back and watch that video again because
that video's been deleted.
No, it has not. Me, Dan, and Jamie all have different opinions on exactly how many you got, and I want an accurate number.
Okay. Very
yeah.
good.
So there you go, guys. Take a peek at that. Make sure that if you do want to get your pulls through Heroes, which Sal and I both recommend that you do, 25% off singles through Heroes Corner Comics Insiders. Is that correct?
Right. That's
Yeah.
correct.
And 30% off 5-packs through Heroes Corner Comics Insiders as well. If you're not an insider, then you're not getting the awesome super deals that everybody
If you're not in,
wants.
you're not in.
That's right. Yeah. So
That's right.
be in.
Yep.
Unless
So
it's
yep.
unless it's
And you
a
saw how they
Sunday and you got to
packaged.
work in the next morning.
That's true. And you saw how they packaged. They packaged their stuff
Yeah.
very well. I've never had a problem with damaged books. I don't think.
No, and their
Like,
5-packs come in the Gemini mailers, and they are also wrapped in the post office things. And inside of
Mhm.
that, they're packed extremely well.
Yes.
No dings, no damages, no nothing. All these are going to get graded. Louis, they're all going to be 9.9s, maybe 10.10s.
Yep.
And that makes
Oh,
these $10 million books a
I
piece.
forgot.
Yeah. So there you go.
Let me show you this again because this
Oh
has
yeah, the
actually
slab.
this is the wraparound version.
Yes, please show this. Not me, you.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. And there is a
Look at that.
There's a wraparound cover with that.
Ooh.
It looks like he's dragging Vulture behind him.
Yeah. That's
Poor
wonderful.
old dude. And and Cardiac and
So a
can't
bunch of
see who
old
the last one's from.
Spider-Man villains.
Yep. I don't know if Cardiac was a villain though.
He was like an anti-hero
Yeah.
or
Chaotic
an
good.
anti-villain,
Yeah.
something like that.
Something like that.
I don't know.
I'll post this to my channel as well. I'll record that probably later, or maybe even, well, it'll probably be next week because I'm going to be sneaking away to the beach after we're on the spot with Uncle Gary's.
Yes. So give us a little, Sal, if you want to stick around for a little while, just kind of shoot the proverbial shit.
I got time.
Right on. Let's do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sal is going to be heading over to Uncle Gary's Museum of Comic Books with Dan Kelly.
That's right.
And tell us a little bit about that, please.
Yeah. So this is Opie from the comic character of the day boards. He's the one that won the 500 member contest, if I remember right. Yep. And so he won some artwork from Dan. He won a slab from me. I actually have it upstairs, so I don't forget it. But it
you're going to hand deliver it to him.
Yep, they're going to hand deliver it to him. So it was the Aquaman Time and Tide 9.2. Very nice book. He said that he does not have any Aquaman slabs whatsoever. So
that's perfect start.
And he does have a lot of books in his collection, a lot of old stuff as well.
58,000 plus.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Dan and I are going to be doing it on a codex on the spot tomorrow, and we'll be careful not to give away his address or where he lives or whatever, but we'll definitely be showing you all the good books that he has.
Yeah, and if you've seen the 2 episodes he's been on so far, and you'll see more Uncle Gary in the future, don't worry about that. The books that he's shown were enough to retire on, so yeah, so
for real not Dark Hawk retire.
No, like really real big boy books, right?
Yeah.
Everything we have is adolescent at best compared to what Uncle Gary has. Avengers #1, Brave and the Bold 27, ASM or Amazing Fantasy 15. The list goes on and on that we got to see. House of Secrets for Swamp Thing. So yeah.
So do you want to see my updated news stack for CGC potential?
Yes, please. I think I have updated a little bit of mine. Most of it is the same, but I am more than happy to run through it again if you want me to.
All right. So we got.
Hang on a second. Let me get you over here.
Oh yeah.
That is wonderful, by the way. That is great. Alex Ross doing Venom.
Yep.
Wow.
So and then Doom.
Thank you for that cover, by the way. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's getting slabbed. That's my favorite Doom cover ever.
Yes. It is a nice one. So I recently got the Steel series because it just came out.
Yes.
And it was a pretty good start. So I like that. So that's a slab potential book.
Nice.
And that one is also
is that not the Brayfogle? That's the shoot, I can't remember his name. Starts with B though, right?
Bogadov? No?
Yeah, Brad Grove or whatever. Yeah. You know
Is it
who I'm
Brad
talking about.
Grove?
I don't know. That was
Oh,
the
it looks like
cover I wanted.
Bogdanove. Okay, so there we
Bagdanove.
go.
Yeah. That guy right
Mhm.
there that did that artwork. That's an amazing cover.
So the rest I think you have seen. I got this with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I have that issue
Stormbreakers.
too, and I'd like to have that slabbed.
Okay, let's see. I need to get this one slabbed.
Oh, that's the breast cancer awareness cover, correct?
Yep, yep,
Yep.
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 I got this Mighty Thor first
Yeah.
appearance of War Volstagg.
Yeah. Wow.
And then I got some older ones that I have to check and see if Miracle Man is still going for that
Now,
outrageous amount.
now you and I looked at that. That is
Yeah.
the Quesada cover. That is not the original first print.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. So that will fall to the bottom
Yes.
of the slab stack. Might even fall off of it.
It's a good cover though.
Batman
Batman
700.
700. Wow.
And I don't know why, but I just love this cover right here, Batman 675.
Sal, don't be ashamed because that's in my list of books to slab too. That's a great cover.
It is. And I got the X-Men Alpha, the gold version.
Yes. Oh man. I at the
There we go.
comic shop at My Guys Comics, I've been
Mhm.
looking at all of the X-Men alphas that they have if they're golden. I'm like, no silvers or that. These are nothing.
Yeah.
I want the gold.
I want the gold. So I got the Incredible Hulk 449.
First Thunderbolts. Man.
And I've got the Avenging Spider-Man number 9.
That's a big book right there.
Yep.
That's a really big one. Their first and only date, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if you would call it a date, but yes.
Well, all right. Let me bust out the good stuff here. I've got
All
two
right.
boxes. One box, my Torpedo Comics box that I got a long time ago,
Mhm.
is the big stuff. These are the big boy books that I want to get graded. This is on my short list, and every time Wes comes over to visit, we comb over these books every single time
Uh-huh.
to be like, okay, which one's going to go next? Which one's going to go next? Well, Wes, I want these to go next. Yeah, but what about this one? And
What about this
it's like
one?
two kids looking over baseball cards, but we're looking at comic
Yep.
books.
Yep.
So this one here is G.I. Joe number 95.
Nice.
I'm going to get that one done. This is so I'm
That's a
going
nice
from
cover.
top to bottom. So what
Okay.
I'm showing is at the bottom of the list until I get down to the end, which is at the top of the list. But this is one
Mhm.
that's on my list that I want done.
Nice.
Then we have another copy of Spider-Man number 1 Silver.
Can't go wrong with that.
I will grade these as often as I get them in my hands. If they look like 9.6, 9.8 candidates, they're getting slabbed. That's happening. And my goal is to get enough of them to use them as Christmas presents.
There you go.
Yeah, because I've got one, and that's all I need. But I need one of every cover. So here's the A cover. That's happening. That's going to get graded. I don't have the platinum. That's the one that I'm searching all over creation for, and I just cannot seem to find it. But yeah, this is going to get done. Then we have Spider-Man number 13, classic cover.
Nice.
Yep, that's getting done too. Then we got one that I got from the collection that I bought from my friend Keith. I talk to him every week at the comic shop. And we always talk about this collection, and he asks if I still have some of these books, which in fact I do. And this is one of them, Spider-Woman number 1. This is
I'm,
getting slabbed.
yep. I'm
Yeah.
always on the lookout for that book.
This is the book itself. Like, okay, so looking at it, there's blunting on the corners, obviously, but Keith took very good care of his books. And with a press and a clean, I think that this could the staples aren't rusted or anything like that. They're not loose. There's no tears on the cover or
That's
anything.
good.
There's just like some small blunting right down here.
Right.
And then rounding on the corners and stuff like that, but no spider cracks. Well, there's one color breaking, but it's very small. But
There's a giant spider on the front. What are you talking about?
that is true. I think this would grade out at a 7 to a 7.5.
Ooh, okay.
After work is done to it, I think I could get it that high. It's worth it though.
Really?
Yeah. Now this one I bought, and this is Wolverine #2 with a press and a clean. This I think can go 9.0 to 9.2.
Nice.
I think so. Yeah. Next we have the gold cover for Spider-Man #1.
Need you say more on that?
I think there's even more in here. So, this is the book that I bit my finger over every time I saw it, and I finally pulled the trigger and got the darn thing. This is Uncanny X-Men #221.
Oh yeah, first Sinister.
Yeah, you and I had talked about this plenty of different times. Like, man, I don't know about it. I don't know. Yeah, what the hell? I'm gonna get it, and I finally got it. So yeah,
very good. Glad you got it.
Yeah, me too. Right, the stress of that book is over now.
Yep.
This is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #1. This is the printer error, so blue Galactus instead of purple.
Pajama Galactus. All right, very good.
That is correct. Yes, this isn't. Yeah, Pajama Galactus. This is getting graded. I don't know what it'll grade at. It's not going to come back a 9.8. But I think a 9.4 or a 9.6 is not out of the realm of possibility. This one, though, this was another book I got from Keith, and this is Firestorm #1. I am excited to get this one done. This is old Milgram work.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is classic stuff.
It is. Iconic cover. Iconic cover.
Yeah. And I think it falls within the line of modern for CGC. So
what year did it come out? What year did it come out?
I believe it came out in 1975. Let me double check.
Yikes.
I'm pretty confident that that is within their parameters. I think it's 1975 to current. Louis or Kathy or Chris, if you guys are still in the chat, you guys would know. CGC's modern tier is 1975 to present. Is that correct?
I'm looking it up right now.
It came out in 1977. So either way, it's within the modern tier. So that's getting done. Next, we have the newsstand version of Superman the Man of Steel #18, first full appearance of Doomsday. This I have high confidence will come back at a 9.8.
Very good.
Yeah. Now we're going to get to the most slabbed independent book in CGC history. You want to take a guess what it is?
Darkhawk.
Spawn #1.
Yeah. Spawn #1.
You have to have this, and I've got a couple of copies. This is the best one, and I have hopes that it'll come back at a 9.8. I am unsure though.
All right, Tim, you are correct. It is modern tier is 1975 to present.
Perfect. And with the speed they're going on modern tier right now, you could have that book back in as soon as 2 weeks.
Yeah.
From the time they get it.
$25. That's not bad. That's good. Yeah. I gotta send some stuff off to them.
So
I just sent off a bunch to CBCS, but I'll talk about that after you're done.
Yeah, I missed that window, but I'm not going to miss the next one because with that Jim Lee signed book, I want that done.
Definitely.
But let me know if I've shown this cover before. If I have, I'll just put it away. The difference.
I've never seen this book. I've never seen this book before in my life.
The difference, though, look up here in the box.
The numbering.
There's no price.
There's no price. Yep.
Because it's here on the poly bag. Yeah, so that makes a difference with a collection. So with the regular silver, I think last check on cover price, it was at or near $100. These, however, because of that little anomaly right up there, go for twice that.
Nice.
So
and that would make an excellent Christmas gift or birthday gift for me.
Negative. Regular silver for you, sir. Regular silver for you. Gold if you're good. We'll see. This one is going to get done. This is my character pose. In addition, there goes my dog. In
See,
it,
they agree with me. So go ahead.
thank you,
See?
Kathy. Thank you. It is an absolute wonderful find. I found it from Wes Rebel Scum when I bought the Transformers books from him, and I didn't know nothing about it. He didn't know nothing about it, and I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool." But this, like where I was talking to you earlier about having character poses and stuff like full body character poses, this one is going to be my Wonder Woman for sure, 110%.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a definite have to.
Yeah.
That's a Perez. That's a Perez goodness.
Gotta be
Got
done.
to. Got to.
Got to. I don't know what this will come back as. This was also a book that came
Doesn't
out of the
matter.
Keith collection. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. But I have high confidence that it will come back at minimum 9.4. This one, though, now I already have a Venom Lethal Protector, number one, but
Mhm.
it's direct and it came back at a 9.4.
Ooh.
This one, however, is newsstand. And Sal, if you could see this,
Ooh.
it
Yeah.
is minty fresh, like so fresh, your breath will be fresh for days.
Nice. I like it.
Oh, I'm at the bottom of the list now. The last 4 books, and this is one that's going in the next grouping that I send out.
How many do you plan to send to the next grouping? Just out of curiosity. 4?
4,
4 at a
yeah,
time?
every
That
time.
sounds
Yeah.
right. Mhm.
Because Wes sends his own and he gives me that many slots. Like when he's got one grouping out and he's getting ready to send another one, he'll ask
Right.
me, and I've already given him a small stack of books that are going untouched. They're just
Right.
going to go get graded, come back as whatever they come back as, because those are books I just want to keep
Mhm.
for me. I don't care what they come back as. But yeah, when I do the big books, when we send them out to Comic Spot to get them pressed and cleaned and all that stuff, it's 4 at a time. This one here needs a press. I don't think it needs a clean, but with a press, I have high confidence this will come back at a 9.8. Chris, that Venom Lethal Protector newsstand copy is very crispy, sir. Very
Crispy.
excuse me. And when it gets graded, keep an eye out for the slab show because I will be showing it there. This is Batman number 656. This is the first full Damian Wayne. So that's going to be a big one. And with the news of the director for Brave and the Bold being the same guy that directed The Flash, that book is just going to go up. This, excuse me. This next one here is The Amazing Spider-Man number 298. And this is the first Todd McFarlane as a regular artist, first cameo of Venom, and first Eddie Brock. Oh, hey,
That's
right on.
correct.
If you haven't done it, Chris is letting you know right now. He definitely hit the subscribe and rang the bell for notifications. You guys need to as well if you're watching this.
Oh yeah, definitely. It only takes you like a half of a second to do it.
Done. I just did it
Boom.
for you. Yeah. But yeah, this is getting done. This is a book that I've wanted for a long time. Like ever since I've been collecting, I've never owned one of these. So to finally have one is
Yep.
a big deal for me.
Now, do you know the name of that villain on the front, don't you?
Oh, it's Chance, isn't it?
Chance. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you know how I know?
This is it right there.
Chance Encounter. This is the big one,
That was
though.
a trick question.
Oh, and I passed. This is a second print, but that doesn't matter because the cover is iconic. It is glorious. It is beautiful. And it is Todd McFarlane on Batman number 423.
Yeah, that's amazing. The copy I have of that is horrendously bad shape.
This one, now I've got, hang on a second. I'm going to show you. So my buddy Paul, don't mind my apartment. It is complete and total trash right now. But
I think it looks all right.
isn't that what
Of course.
everybody says though when they come over, when you have guests come over? Don't mind the mess. Just
Yeah.
never mind it right now. It's okay.
I fired the maid yesterday.
Yeah. Maid's on vacation. But anyways, this is my buddy Paul's copy. His is also a
Okay.
second print. This is getting graded for him. His, however, is a little more loved than mine is.
Yeah.
His needs a press and a clean and maybe even a major like water bath for the pages that Comic
Ooh.
Spot can do. But with all that being done, this could get between a 9.2 and a 9.4, maybe. This one, however, look at the difference in color just from these two, right? You can,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is a little more orange. This is a little more red. This is very clean. This is very loved. The difference between the two is like night and day, right?
I see what you did there.
But this one here, it has two spine ticks. Well, maybe a little more, but they're not color breaking. That's the key. And the corners are very sharp. There's no blunting or anything like that. With a great press and a great clean, this has the potential to come back a 9.8.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when I looked at my copy, it had 12 spine ticks.
Color
12.
breaking?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh, here, while we're at it, I'll just show you the books that Paul's going to send out. So, X-Men #1, but it's newsstand.
Classic. That's fine.
Yeah. The newsstand ones are a little harder to find. We've seen this cover already. He's going to get Amazing 13 done. His copy of Amazing 347 he's going to do. That is also newsstand. Paul served in the military. And got a lot of his books that way. Him and I talked about the Markers Jewelers insert books, and he's like, "Yeah, I used to have those. Why were they worth anything?" I was like, "Paul."
Didn't we talk about the insert stuff on our slab show?
I believe so.
Yet?
I don't know if we've spoken directly about it, but we've indirectly mentioned it within the 4 episodes.
So our next show coming up has a segment for that.
Perfect. And those will be coming out soon, ladies and gentlemen, within before the end of the month. That is going to happen. So don't worry about that. This one he's sending now. Look at this and tell me if you can see anything, because I had Wes look at this and I looked at it. And from what it looks like to me, it looks like a printer error.
Okay.
But this is Amazing 375. Now look up here, right here. See that?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It looks like what could have been the start, because see, it goes right around the border of everything, right?
Right.
And it looks like what could have been the start of when the gold was pulled off, because you can see some black and stuff like that there. So I'm unsure, like with the Venom covers, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The red was pulled out and it was just printed with the black. I wonder if there were any misprints or anything like that with this, and if that will affect grading on this. I'm unsure.
Well, if it's a true printer error, it will not affect rating.
Okay.
And that to me does indeed look like printer error. That does not look like damage to the book, in my opinion. That happens. Like just someone reading it or manhandling it cannot cause that.
See, and that's the consensus that Wes and I came up with too. Was that it had to be some kind of printer error.
You're both smart to agree with me.
Very true. Very true. Just putting that out there. Sal's the smartest of us all. We are just along for the ride. Next, we have Spider-Man 2099. This is the newsstand version, and his version is pretty sweet. No spine ticks on the cover or anything like that. It looks great. Another X-Men #1 newsstand.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
This right here is part of Paul's favorite Spider-Man storyline. This is Kraven's Last Hunt. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 294. And that's gonna
Yeah.
get done. Yeah. And then
Yep.
this one, UNICEF, right?
The UNICEF version. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, upside down. There you
There
go.
we go. Look
Yep.
at that.
I actually
This.
had that book. But
Do
I don't
you?
think I have the. Yeah, I don't have the UNICEF card with it.
Well, that doesn't matter because they'll throw all that away if you send it
Uh,
in there with it.
right.
But
Right. Right. Right.
Paul, he got this through the mail, kept all the pieces and all that stuff. It's here in the poly bag or in the bag and board, fresh bag and board, by the way. But this thing has a heavy duty potential to be a 9.8. This looks wonderful.
It
And this
does.
is big to go on the list to get graded. I'm very curious to see what it'll come back as. So, yeah, those are my buddy Paul's books, and that's what he's getting graded. There
Nice.
you go. Yeah. Oh, I hear you yawn.
Yeah. Sorry. Just I was up late last night playing some Diablo 4, and I'm probably gonna be up late tonight doing some more.
Hey, right on. I hear it. Well, with that being said, why don't we go ahead and call this hour-long impromptu episode to a
at,
rest?
at an hour and 10. Nice.
Hour and 10. Yeah, fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to all the people from Heroes Corner Comics to sit here with us for over an hour while we talk shop and show off wonderful books that Sal and I have gotten from heroescornercomics.com.
Indeed.
Once again, Sal, please let everybody know all about them and what they can do for them.
All right. So if you go to heroescornercomics.com and whatever you buy from the website, if you use the checkout code as Codex, that's CODEX, no hyphen, you can save 20% on that order. So not only can you buy some awesome slabs and stuff like that online, you can also set up a pool list through the previews app with them as well. And they're on Facebook at Heroes Corner Comics Insiders.
That's
So
right.
if you're
And if
in, you're in.
yeah, and if you're not, you're missing out on some awesome, awesome deals. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can find us right here on the Codex Station. All you got to do is type that in on your favorite social media platform where we're live streaming right now or where you're watching this after the fact. Once again, at the Codex Station. And you can also head over to our website. That is thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. Get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. And before Sal tells us all about where you can find him when he's not doing Codex stuff, last but not least, right up there, that Patreon, go ahead and click that. Use your smartphone to over there. There we go. Right there.
There it is. Over there.
Use your smartphone to be a patron member for the Codex Station. Help the little podcast that could help us do this all the time, every time for you guys. And Sal, why don't you go ahead and close us out tonight? But first, let everybody know where they can find you when you're not doing Codex stuff.
All right. Well, you can't find me here on the Codex Station. I'm always hanging out on my channel. It's Sal's Comic Corner on YouTube. And I also post stuff to Instagram under the Slab Guy 77.
Fantastic. Once again, guys, my name is Tim. This guy is Sal, the Slab Guy. I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes, and then Sal's going to take us out of here for the night. Once again, this is the impromptu After Dark Comics Bulls Halls, Heroes Corner Comics unboxing, all that jazz. We will see you next time. Sal, give us words of wisdom, please.
Gosh, words of wisdom. Don't spit in the wind. Don't pull on Superman's cape. Don't pull the mask off the Lone Ranger. And don't mess around with Jim.
There you go.
No, folks, guys, have a good night. Hope you guys have a 9.8 day and have a good weekend.
All right. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen.